Fuck that shit, eh? Fuck all this shit. I don't care about none of this shit. I miss my daughter's birth shit. That's about the only thing I was tripping on.
Man, shit. Like, how do you try to even get back those moments though?
You can't. You just move forward and try to be the best you. Even though we all full of mistakes, that shit does. You just gotta keep going and move on.
You don't never feel like you let nobody down type shit. Because I know with me, some like people be
I
putting
don't.
me down.
I ain't living for nobody. Man, heck, I don't give not one fuck. I don't care. I talked to my grandma and my grandpa. He's still living. His opinion on only opinion that matter, man. If I ain't satisfying him or right in his eyes, then I got a problem with myself. But most of everything about my life, I be hoping that he don't even see. My grandpa old, so hopefully he don't see most of this shit that puts that social media shit. But I don't care about that shit, man. I think I care about what my grandma think and my grandfather think.
Is that why people see your social media go up and down? Like you'll be on Instagram, then you just delete the shit. Is that why like you just kind of because that shit you can't really avoid people's like opinions or people's perception of you when you try to live in your own perception of yourself when you're on social media. So is that why you kind of just like delete the whole shit?
It's like this. I ain't man. Social media, that shit stupid. I hate that shit. I think man, that shit the devil work. That bitch full of a bunch of people who don't know themselves but pretending to be something. Man, that shit pussy. That shit stupid. 9 times I say 8 times out of 10, whatever you see on that bitch ain't exactly what it is, man. That shit fixed up to be that way, man. Man, then how I be living, man, that shit got the showing too much, man. That shit fake got the exposing shit, man. I can't be on that shit, man.
Yeah. Shit, but is it something that you would ever just like give your socials just straight to like your management or your label and be like, yo, yeah, because when you drop music, I always be looking at it like look at your last album. I know you don't care about numbers, and you know I care about it. Like anytime we talk, I be telling you about numbers. You be like, word, that's what happened. But like you could get more promotion off of, you know what I mean, if you're active in certain sense. You know what I mean?
I
I
ain't
you
tripping.
probably know that.
It's gonna build. They be telling me that too, and I don't be doubting it, but I feel like I don't need that shit, man. I could good without it.
Mm. So like you been on house arrest now, right? Like what is music your number one like concern? Is it just like getting your mind right? Is it just like living
No,
for your
cause
kid?
I came home with the mindset of not doing music no more. I really, man, I be recording. That shit is therapy to me, man. Like I get to say what I need to say. I get to calm myself down. I get to talk how I don't want to talk. It's really just therapy. But I ain't really my I lost my love for music.
Why?
Shit, cause I know it's pussy. Man, all that, man, that shit so full of me. I ain't lying to you, eh? Then I really ain't got nothing to say though. Shit, you nigga know what's wrong with me from a nigga, bitch, anything. You know what's going on. You know how I'm living. You know this shit. You know ain't no story, ain't no lies going on.
But is it a certain type of situation? I know you say like you just going and you know, kind of use it as therapy. But do you ever start thinking that maybe you shouldn't use the music like that because the music kind of puts you in a position where like you could end up in certain situations. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of that stupid shit happened. They blame it on a music video. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Right.
the
That
thing
shit
about,
ain't
like,
nothing, and that
maybe
shit,
I
that
should
shit
do that.
ain't, that shit ain't nothing but entertainment, man. That shit. Hey, that's a reason too. That shit music bring too many problems, man. I feel like if I ain't doing music, I ain't going through nothing. I ain't listening to man. That shit bring too many problems.
Yo, you've been telling me, and I think it's been a year now. You've been saying, man, I really ain't into making music. Or you're like, yo, I quit making music. And I'm
See, I told you that a year ago. Man, I've been wanting to stop doing music since about 2.5 years ago. And I'm really getting to that breaking point where I'm like, fuck that shit. I used to make 5, 10 songs a day. Man, I make about 2 songs and man, I clean go play the game. I leave the engineer sitting in the room.
but you also told me you were like, yo, like I'm looking for peace. Have you found that in any way?
Man, I don't know. Nah, I ain't at peace right now. I don't think it'll come no time soon, but I don't wanna. I don't know. I gotta watch my tongue, cause you know.
Yeah, yeah, man. It, is it something that you think that like maybe the music could help you get to? Obviously, I know you say you don't want to do music, but like, what could help you get to that point? You know what I mean? Is it just situations beyond control, or is it just like you know, just shit you've been
Man,
through?
I want my.
Yeah.
Nah, I
Young boy,
say, hey, no, man. Hey, when it come to music, if I make a song, I don't really give a fuck who. You know how a nigga feel about it. As long as I get my point across, that's all that matters. Like, you know, as long as I say what the fuck I wanted to say in the way that I say it, that's all that matters.
I know you don't really fuck with like having a lot of features and this that, and third. But like, is there anybody who you haven't worked with yet, or like you know what I mean, like you listen to, or maybe you just like whatever they do, and you're like, man, I do a song with this person 'cause I fuck with them. Because I know you big old body.
I don't know. I don't fuck with niggas. I don't really, I don't really care about, I don't know, I don't care about doing music. I would do music with some of them. That's like Uzi. I do music with Uzi without having a problem with it. But him and Rich don't want to let bygones be bygones.
Yeah, I was a
He
loyal.
good.
I told you that. I say, yo, that's some of the most loyal shit ever. Where like, you know what I mean, you fuck with
No, man, that shit, man, I don't know. Like I say, that shit for the birds. Ain't nobody been shot. Ain't no money been taken off a nigga or nothing like that. They don't want to let bygones be bygones. So it's like, how the fuck I supposed to do a song with them? They're like, Rich, if I call Rich and be like, hey, you want to talk to Shorty? You want to try to get that shit straight? Cause I fuck with him. I like Shorty swag. You hear me? That nigga probably hang up on me. I ain't trying. I don't trying to argue with him. I didn't argue with Rich before. Man, I don't know shit. I'm just playing my part. I'm keeping my post. I'm standing on my pivot with it. You hear me?
YB. Why don't you do like how you did with me and McCone, and you call me and say, yo, act. How about you hop on the phone? Yo, could
Cause
you?
there's different. I called you and I told you I've been listening to McConan since I was down at 16, and all I said was I felt like there was some real hurtful shit, like like that's hurtful what you said. I could call Rich and do that. Like the call is still private. It's still just me and Rich. Man, I just told you that nigga probably hang up. He ain't gonna eat. He probably first thing he gonna say, let me call you back, brother. Let me call you back. Woo the woo the woo. That nigga not trying to hear that shit, man. He ain't trying to hear that shit.
Nah, I feel you. I feel. God damn. I think that's gonna happen eventually, though. That's gonna happen eventually. I mean, hey, what about? I think at one point you say you would have definitely fuck with a track with like Adele or something like that. What's up? She putting out music. She just dropped an album. If she send you a song like yo, hop on a remix. What's good?
That's unreal.
Wait, let, let's think about the hypothetical then.
Nope, 'cause we ain't got
Why
no
we think
time.
about that?
Yeah, we ain't got no time for that.
All right, so who else, man? I'm gonna be
Man,
honest. I want that track with you and Uzi, man. Like, I'm gonna pray it into existence, but I get what you're saying, and I respect your position on that. I think a lot of people,
Man,
I think a lot of people move off
him and
industry
my
moves.
brother,
So,
I'm fucking with that too. But him and my brother, they own some, they own what they own. So shit, you know,
hey,
that's unbelievable.
how you and Rich like locked in like that? I talked to him too about it because I'm like, yo, I was like, yo, damn, why young boy fuck with you so much? Like, and what I mean by that is like it don't seem nothing like no rap shit. It seems like that's really a brother.
Nah, that is my brother.
None of it's rap shit though. He just said he don't. The focus isn't the music. No.
Man, me and Rich, man, man, I don't know. It's every blue moon we'll sit down and make music with each other, and we sit right there with each other.
Mm, shit. Listen. One of the other people who got nominated with you on that same list, man. It would be lit to see a song with you and like Doja Cat or something.
Boy, if I ain't have a family, if I ain't have a girl upstairs, I'd be trying to marry Doja Cat. Fuck you, fuck you talking about me. You know I'm on my top shot. I'll be
For
trying
real?
to marry, yeah. But nah, man, I got my little girl, and her mom upstairs. I ain't fucking around like this.
Nah. I feel you respectfully, respectfully. But shit, what is it about Doja Cat? Is it her music or just like kind of style type thing?
I don't know. I don't know. She unique in her own little way. I guess or whatever. She her. I don't know.
Mm.
But man, change the subject. You ain't finna help me in this bitch. Listen,
Hey,
tell me up, bro.
yo, the joint with you and Birdman. Why that came out right now though?
Shit, cause I don't want to drop no tape myself. I don't know. Shit, I just want to drop it on.
Yo, is that the goal? Like when you do like because we just seen